brother, who you? Trying to kill my crew, trying to kill my team.
Hey guys, what's going on? Just bringing you a really cool game that I got involved in. I was playing with Unreal Killer. Shout out to you, Unreal Killer. But we went against this guy named Tony5050. I went and searched him up in the lobby while we were waiting to join into another game after we had played the first one and he won. This was the second game. We played him one other game, and then after that I said, you know what, this guy's a really good guy. I sent him a message. He never responded back. But come to find out, he's ranked 1,058 in the world. So he was a real good guy, like good player and everything like that. And again, shout out to Tony5050. That was his gamer card. But anywho, I tried to, basically the first time I ran around and just was trading deaths for kills. So I slowed it down on this map, and I just tried to get my score streaks so we could basically win the game. As you'll see, they're winning the game, or it's real close at any given time in the beginning of this game. But once I sit back and get my score streaks, I handle his team up. He did really good. Even after the end of it all, he still had a 4.78 KD. He winds up getting 43 kills. He only dies 9 times and gets 1 assist. So this guy was no joke. He was probably one of the top 10 players I've ever played against as far as competitiveness and just really good with his shots. He was actually using the Tempest, and you're going to see him fry a few people on my team. This guy here, man, let me get out of the way. And he chases and hits me with the butt of his gun. So I'm 5-1. This dude's 6-3. Tony on the other team. And you'll see, like I said, I mean, he turns up in a big way here in a little bit. But yeah, it was an exciting match. Like I said, we're down right now 9-12. You hear that Tempest? That's him. And you'll notice a few people get hit with that thing quite a few times. Watch this guy right here. Bink. I stepped back from it. He almost got me with a chain kill twice. That's the first time. I should have been chain killed. But then there was a second time coming up here in a little bit. I'm going to show you guys. This is crazy. So I knew he was chasing me, so I just laid hives behind me, got out of there. I'm rocking Dead Silence Awareness, Scavenger, Trip Mine, Shock Charge with BOA 3 Sight, Stalk, and Rapid Fire. I had to give up Overclock because this guy, like I said, I mean, I tried to rock just Rapid Fire against him, and it wasn't good enough. He's strafing and jumping everywhere, so it was hard to keep him on a bead, you know. Look at this dude, speaking of jumping around. Watch him back, forth, back, forth. I mean, this dude was everywhere. He must be rocking, what's that, where you get your boost faster or whatever, overclock. I don't know what they call it. I don't ever use that thing. I don't jump enough to use that ability or that perk viable for me anyway. I'll knee slide like that and then jump up here one time, but I don't need to do it unlimited amounts of times. I'm not that kind of player. You'll see I'm just strategic and I hold back. Right now, as far as score streaks I'm running today, guys, I'm running Sentry, Wraith, and Raps. Almost get my Raps twice, but I fell right here in a big way. They kind of pinch me from left and right. So I go to string out, and sure enough, he comes out of honey hole and hits me. So I'm 18-2. Old boy's 19-4 right now. I mean, he's the only one going positive on his team, and he's getting lots of kills. I'm glad I saved this hive for whenever I got in position. Look at that guy. I hit him with a trip mine and then just shot him. A lot of these guys were rocking hardwire, so my trip mines and shock charge really wasn't that effective. Watch this. He's fixing to get... No, not him right there. I plant these things back here just to protect me. Here he comes. I wish I could have got him, but he ran through my hives. Put my shock charge trip mine there and reposition myself one more time. There's somebody in that room. I hear this guy firing at my Wraith, so I shot him and then got a trip mine kill. I mean, it's a close game, 43-39. But once, you know, I get streaks again on him, that pretty much does his team in. Plus his teammates were terrible. I mean, he had one guy go 1-21, 4-19, 1-19, 11-15, and 0-2. Those were his teammates. So I mean, I can only imagine what he can do with one or two guys that's decent. You know, he'd probably just win over and over and over. I haven't made the 125 wins yet, guys. I think I'm at 120 or 119 or 121, something like that. I'm really super close. I'm like probably 6 wins away from doing it. That was a good timing with that shock charge, by the way, and that was him. That was Tony right there. He's running that Tempest guy. So I gave him a little shock therapy himself. He was tasing all my teammates, so I kind of gave him a shock with the shock charge. But this was a duel, man. I mean, it was like right here, it's still close. But once, like I said, I got streaks on them again the second time, it pretty much done them in. And that's what I was doing at this point. In strategy, I'm not going to run out there and get shot and get taken right off of my, you know, Wraith or my Wraps or anything like that. I'm too close at this point. See, there's a sentry. And that's a double kill. I hear more people coming. Popped him. I got a hive ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That guy scared me. I didn't even know he was in that corner. So I'm going to jump up here and put that sentry down and knee slide and get out of the way. I'm not too far from Wraith and Wraps again. And this time I'm going to make it. I'm going to get inside and make sure I get my Wrap ship. Because it was just a sentry and Wraith last go. So there's your Wraith. And see, now this is where it starts pulling away. I notice his score is staying about the same, and ours keeps going up. Our teammates are being effective. We had a lot of good teammates. And, again, shout out to Unreal Killer. He came in second place, so, you know, he was doing his thing as well. I'm just playing. Look, there's Merciless. I'm just playing for my look at this guy. They're just spawning in right there. There's my Wraps, and that pretty much will make it a wrap. Triple kill. Oh, there's a ton of them. I'm hurt so bad I'm one shot. Watch what this guy does. He comes in and pre-kills me. Tony5050. He got me. He winds up killing me a few times, man. Like I said, he's 37-7. Look, he just hit my boy. I should have been chain killed. All right, watch this. And I try to stop this guy. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. That's what I'm thinking. I walk over here to look. Bing. He got hit with it too. I'm like, man. He's sitting there in the back on top of Grandma's house at that back window right there. Oh. And I get gravity spike. And I mean, if I'd have had a couple more shots in him, I probably would have got a showstopper. So now I'm 44-4. He's 41-8. I mean, we were dueling back and forth. It was a madhouse. But I had Wraps on the map, so you know I'm gonna let my score streaks try to do a little something anyway. And somehow or another, I messed this up in a huge way. Bad shooting, whatever. Turn around, he's already firing at me. Again, Tony5050. Good job, bro. And good game, man. That was one of the tougher games I've gotten into. And look, the score, it doesn't reflect it, but it was a lot closer than what you think because I went 46-5 with a 9.20 KD, and he went 43-9 with a 4.78 KD. So, yeah, man. And then look at his teammates and look at mine. Well, I'm on time, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did, and I'll get you another one, and I'm out.